Okay, this is what we call the secondary carburetor on a 2-4 setup. Got no choke, no provision for a choke. Mixture is already set here. Whoop, it's 12 parts to 1. And, you know, you're going to be using this with a progressive linkage. But your fuel pressure down here is the same. 3 pounds like all other carburetors. So make a difference if you've got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, I'm going to turn the big fan on right here. So you got to talk loud if we're going to rev it up a little bit. Okay. Like I said, this is one here. You can put it in the front or the back, or no matter where you put it at, it'll run by itself. But it has no provision for a choke, so I would say use this one here for the secondary. And then we're going to show you in just a second the other carburetor that matches this one goes in the front. Now you notice there's no numbers. This was not a 2-4 setup that came off one car. This was a 2-4 setup. This was off one car and the other one was off of another kind of vehicle. But the carburetors are identical. They had the same number. But to keep from getting confused, that's why we went ahead. It's a custom set. You cannot buy these anymore with this 4.5-inch top. This is a 500. You might be able to buy an Edelbrock 500, but will not have that old school top on it. So there you go. Okay. Here's the front. What I would consider the front or the master carburetor. This is the one that's got a choke. You can either use the choke pull off. You can put a choke down to the like in a Chrysler intake, or you can put a cable on it. Now this one here, like I said, the other one it will run all by itself, just like the other one. But I would still say that this would be the primary and that'd be the secondary, because this one has the choke, and this one here is set up. But we can have a push linkage here, or you can have a pull on the bottom. You know what I mean? If you want to have the anyway, you could. It's got a couple different alternate positions you can use. You could pull back with that one there, and you could have that one there pull the other carburetor front, or whatever you want to do. You know, or you could push them both with that one. You got an alternate deal there if you want to use it. Okay, remember now, 3 pounds fuel pressure. I don't care what kind of pump you're using, what kind of filters, whatever. We use the Holley 12-804, or you can use a Mallory. But the Mallories are very, you know, like 150 bucks, where the other ones are about 50. Here we go. These carburetors, again, 4.5-inch top, very rare. You don't see them, you can't get them, you can't buy them. Except right here, of course. Mixture over here is setting about 12 to 1. You rev it up, get thin. You're cruising down the road now about 50, 60. And there you go, my friend.